So when a person never had nothing, a little bit is a lot.
I'm not saying it'll happen again, but wouldn't it have been interesting if that's basically...
And when a person is used to having a lot, a little bit is nothing. Not saying that they not grateful, but a little bit ain't nothing. So what I mean is this. You got people some of them when they grew up, their mother was the mother or their parents were the parents that would be like, you know, go upstairs and knock on Miss Jackson's door and get a cup of sugar. Or tell Miss Jackson we need a stick of butter and I'll give it back when I get my check. You got some people that was that type of person, like they grew up like that. Or you got some people, they grew up and they had their mattress on crates when they grew up. You know, just different things. Or like when they grew up, it wasn't no food in the house and their fridge was always empty and, you know, and just different type of shit, right? These people, some of these people will grow up and they get a little bit of money or, you know, they probably, school was all they had to rely on. So, you know, they got a little education and then now they got an okay city job or something. And then now they think they up because they, you know, their credit might be good or due to them getting a city job. Now they could purchase or lease a nice little whip, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know, a nice little foreign whip. So now they think they cakey or they think they guapped up, right? Then you got people where they grew up their whole life they had everything. You know, they so used to having, like, you know, that shit is just like, everything is just normal. Like, you know, it's just regular. Like, all right, you know, you got the Benz, that's cute. All right, you got the BM, that's cute, or whatever. All right, you got the new Balenciaga sneakers, that's nice. You know, it ain't really nothing impressive because they did it all. And they had it, you know, they always had it, right? So, the person who never had nothing and then they get a little bit and they start acting arrogant, right? This social media shit is so unrealistic, but it's realistic. The social media shit is realistic because the psychological aspect of it is taking a toll on the people. But the unrealistic shit is a lot of illusions. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors on social media. It's a lot of falsehood and pretending and shit like that on social media. And people is jacking it. You know, people is acting like it's a reality. If a person take their kid shopping and you buy your kid a bunch of outfits, that's what you're supposed to do as a parent. You don't gotta post all of the outfits all of the time on Instagram. All right, you buying your kids clothes or you buying your child clothes. Like, you know, hooray, you doing what a parents are supposed to do. That's normal shit. You know, if you took a vacation, that's different. You want the people, you know, you want to share your experiences with people. Like, all right, I went to Jamaica or I went to Bahamas. That's groovy. The vacation shit is groovy. You understand what I'm saying? You got people, you know, I like to show my food because even though it be the same food, it either be jerk salmon and spinach rice or pineapple salmon and spinach rice or sweet chili salmon and spinach rice. There's always some type of salmon with some spinach rice or some seafood rice, ackee and saltfish rice. So I like to show my food sometimes too because I like to just share with people, you know, let them know, you know, what, you know, like what I like to eat, you know, give them a better insight on me because I'm an artist, I'm a music artist, and, you know, I'm a critical thinker, a philosopher. But overall, I try to always do things humbly to share my experience with people. You know, I try to put people on to different things that they might don't be on to. out of sincerity, not out of arrogance, right? But some of you people be on Instagram and y'all really think y'all celebs or something. Some of y'all people be on Instagram and y'all really think y'all superstars or celebs and stuff like that. You know, y'all really think like y'all lit, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is not living in the past. This is just an insight or an excerpt. I'm from the era where you didn't call a nigga's cell phone to get no weed. Like every nigga on the block didn't have weed, and you could call a cell phone and they deliver the weed. I'm from the era where dudes had to travel to get that fire weed. If it was Autobomb, Mr. B's, Red Door, Blue Door, Shaka Zulu, Mandela's, Good and Plenty, Three Patties, The Game Room, Dykeman, Post and Sickle, wherever it was at, if niggas had some Thunder weed, we had to get on a train or get in an OJ cab, and we had to travel to get that anointed. I smoked weed from 12 years old to 20. I stopped at 20. But I'm from that era when it was Thunder. The first place to ever have the hydro, according to what I know and my knowledge, was the Game Room on 116th and 2nd Ave. And that was in 94. My man Jim Jack called the Toucher Class OJ car and was like, yo, we out of here. We gonna get the Dynasty and we gonna shoot the OJ Dynasty Toucher Class car and we gonna shoot the 116 and get the jars of hydro. They had the $50 jars and they had the $100 jars. I copped the $50 jar, he copped the $50 jar, right? I'm from the era where if a person name ring bells, that's because they was, and I ain't talking violence, I'm talking about if a person name ring bells, that's because they put the footwork in. If a person was known and popular, they earned that from putting work in, whether it was through the drug game, the street life, the shooting, the killing, the fashion, whether it was in school, whether it was in basketball, whether it was in music. When dudes used to battle rap, if we heard a nigga was fire in Co-op City, we was going to Co-op City to battle him. People travel. Same thing with basketball. Yo, these niggas is nice over here. Dudes would travel. Yo, get your team, we get our team, and we play for some money. Same thing with fashion. If somebody was fly, we knew because the fly people always went out. Skate Key, Tunnel, Limelight, Demararas, Club 2000, the Fever, the Empire in Brooklyn. You know, the whatever. Like, people traveled and niggas went out. And when everybody went out, niggas was fly. And everybody didn't look the same. Everybody didn't look like the mannequin on 3rd Avenue on the 125th. Niggas was shopping at Barney's, Newport Mall, White Plains Mall, Woodbury Convent, Reading, Pennsylvania. Niggas was going to Paramus Mall. Niggas was crashing different outlets. People was crashing different malls. Niggas had different swaggers. Like, niggas was getting real fleet. Everybody had unique styles and fashion was prevalent. Now everybody looked the same. Everybody got the Balenciaga sock sneakers. Everybody got the big amino acid Balenciaga sneakers. And everybody think they lit. Like, everybody think they fly. Everybody think they doing it like they living. You was the nigga that was the bum when you was little and you didn't have nothing. This why you try to, like, exploit it now. It ain't done sincerely because sincerely because it's in your aura. You doing it because you was the person that didn't have growing up. Now you got a little bit. You want to show people that you doing things. You still nobody. Like, you wasn't around. Like this was getting me mad about people. Like, people wasn't around. Like, where was y'all? And I'm talking for the people my age. I ain't talking for the people my kids' age. My kids is 24. Two of my oldest kids is 24. I'm speaking for anybody 35 and up. Like, where was y'all, man? Y'all the same kids probably was sharing pants with your brother, coats, sharing coats with your cousins, and, you know, and I ain't saying, you know, there's nothing wrong were growing up struggling. I'm not knocking people that was poor, because it was times, you know, we didn't have things in my house either, and I ate syrup bread, and, you know, I've been through those little times and shit, but you know, my grandmother made sure she got to it. And it, you know, and 90% of the time, you know, my ride was comfortable. I never even had to go to the streets. Like, I went to the streets by choice because I wanted chicken. I wanted, like, that ragu. I wanted to get to that Sausalito turkey. So I indulged in the street life, but I didn't have to. I didn't grow up fucked up. My grandmother had the fire antique furniture, had the big screen TV in the living room. I had all the comic books I wanted. I had like 6,000 Marvel comic books before I went to prison in 1995. Everything was in plastic, too, wrapped in plastic. Had all the G.I. Joes, all the Transformers, all the He-Mans. Like, you know, I was good money. Like, you know, I really, you know, it wasn't that serious. I was, you know, I grew up in the struggle, but I was one of the people that was in the struggle that was having things. But I say this to say what? I see, like, on Instagram and Facebook, like, there's arrogance, and, you know, some people just have, like, you know, this type of, like, just vanity with them. You know, we got to be more humble, people. We got to be more humble because, you know, whatever it is, clothes, degrees, education, whatever it is, like, just be humble. All right, you doing some things as an adult. You doing what adults supposed to do. Adults supposed to handle their business and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect pats on the back and glorification for doing things that adults are supposed to do, which is prosper in life and handle their business. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta chill out, man. You know, you got different type of people. You got people, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Some people was born with that aura. Like, some people was born with aura. Like, no matter what, they always gonna shine. They always gonna just have this glow or this type of energy, like, oh, that's somebody, like, that's this person. Or some people just got it naturally. And then some people don't got it and they always wanted it and they envied the person that had it. And they say, you know what? You know, when I grow up, or I'm gonna get to this bag, or I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this so I can be like that. You know, they wanted to be like that, like you would wanna be. Be you. You know, a lot of y'all, man, growing up, and it's not everybody, but a lot of y'all, you know, a lot of y'all was tarnished growing up. A lot of y'all was like, you know, like Pissy Pam, or, you know, a lot of y'all was like Dirty Daryl, or, you know, Bedbug Brenda or something. Like, a lot of y'all was like, you know, and I ain't knocking that. You know, I'm not knocking, I'm just saying people got to be humble. You know, we all, you know, I used to pee in the bed growing up. Take a shower, come out super fly fleet, though. When I grew up, kids used to snap on me. You big head Jason. I beat you up, though, and I get fly, you a bum, and your mom's a bum. Yeah. I used to be like that. I knew how to snap, so I always had snaps. I always was a funny dude. But when I grew up, chicks would do like, oh, you big head Jason. Yeah, I get fly, you a bum. You got Buster Browns on. Yeah, you a bum. Yeah, I got Lacoste on, I got Latigre on, I got Taylords on, I got this on, I got Deodoras on. You a bum, though. Oh, you big head Jason. I'll beat you up, though. I fight better than you, I'm fly. Like, you know, it was like that type of time. So I got snapped on, but that shit wasn't nothing because I always had rebuttals, and I always got fly, like, and niggas couldn't really tarnish me. But I'm just saying, y'all gotta be humble, people. That's the moral of the story. People, please be humble, man. And congratulations to whatever life gives you that's beneficial and that helps you prosper. Clothes, cars, money, houses, that's cool. Live your life, do what you do. But just be humble about it. Don't act like you smearing it in people's face and you being like, you know, you being arrogant. Chill out. Iron, intelligence rule over negative nonsense. Warlord, wisdom and righteousness is law over reckless decisions. Stay up like a cup, I holler back on my collar crack, we get up like sit-ups. I'm oxygen. Uno.